All right, guys, should be live. Pull up the stream real quick. All right. How's everybody doing? Yo, what up, the Prime Minister first in the chat? Yo, Blaze, Bo. Got Peaceful Solar, Jeff Lee. Hey, we're finally live. Yes, sir. Big fan, man. Hey, let's go, Blaze. Who's gonna be my first rank 5? That's gonna be dependent on the class, I think. I'm really hoping for Mutant or Tech, for Britain or Solvark. One of those for sure. Here's what the deck's looking like. Pretty juiced up. Anyone I want to add? I think it should be fine. Let's just jump in. First match of the season, boys. Let's go. They're up by 61 in the championship, Peaceful, but he still has McCaffrey. Dude, I'm against McCaffrey too. It's only the semifinals for me, but damn, bro. It's tough. McCaffrey on a Monday, it's like, it's probably the scariest thing. All right, starting off strong, boys. Yeah, Blaze, I was going to, but then I realized, wait, that's just like, that's gonna make it way harder for me because I'm not gonna have like any time. And I got a little pocket of time right here before Christmas. So I figured maybe I can just push through the VT and then chill until week 5, and then we go. About to get so many quits. Yeah, dude, this stream is gonna be all quits. But you know what? We'll take it. We will take those. Yo, what up, JJ? Oh yeah, if you guys didn't notice, next time you have a chance, check the unit count. It's a pretty base number. I was like, hey, yo, there's no way that actually just happened. Worked out perfectly. I bought like 24 more. Can't remember how many superior banker crystals, but tough units, yeah. Yeah. People in BT right now fighting for their lives, bro. It's a tough sight. It's a tough sight. I have become the enemy, the ultimate whale. It only took 331k units. Would have been better if it was 670k. Never say that again, bro. Oh, no. It's the worst trend. Van Buggen. Classic. Deleted by bangers. W bangers. Does he still got it? I don't know. I'm undefeated so far. See if this guy wants to smoke right here. He might. This guy might be the GOAT. Yo, this guy's the GOAT. Right. Black Panther, easy choice.
Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Holding tight while it lasted.
All right, guys. Had to grab some food right there.
I thought that we were
Let's get the goat cage going.
I didn't know any better. Took a second chance, trusted you again. I feel shattered. Broken strings, 'cause you play me like a fireman. Shame on me for all your 7 deadly sins. Had it all, but you craved attention. Drowning in your own reflection. Put me down just to see me get back up again. 6 feet under and you're ready to give all the pain. If I
What rank was that, Nico? Bro, that was ranked for Nico. No way. I mean, he was running suicides, but nice. Bowling VT is crazy. Bro, he just placed a rank 4 Nico. Come on, dog. That's a real defender. That is definitely a real defender. These poor people just trying to get to Diamond 3. Damn, bro. It's tough for real. Bangers, you said thought I was streaming on Wednesday. Yeah, I mean, VT right now is not going to change. I'm not going to start GC pushing until the arms race meta, but we can get through VT for now.
that we took back in the summer.
Yo, what up, the stud? The Luke Cage cook, bro. Holy Cage, yeah. Didn't know Luke was cut like that, bro. Luke is taking like Dark Phoenix, Serpent, Nico, like, bro, he's him. Wait, he just placed, oh, dude. He placed Solvark food. Let's go. So the goal of this stream is going to be using Solvark and Luke Cage as much as possible. Absolute ghost on attack. Yo, Lorson, remember? Let's go, baby. Think you could chat emote? Thank you, bro. So rank 3 Jean, if she was rank 4 and he wasn't running recoils, she still would have been dead with the special 2. It's just soul bark, bro. Don't let Cantona hear that. Hey, we let Cantona hear that as much as we can. We gotta let him know. Yo, Joe in the chat, tell Ooze that I was a Sandman victim. Bro, we don't talk about that. Oh, nah. That was crazy work. How does it feel, boy? Bro, it feels bad. I hope we get more forfeits. But you gotta do what you gotta do to get the most efficient path to the GC. Also, guys, I'm gonna try and stream a lot of this push, but it might just be without commentary. It might just be vibing to music. It might be late at night as well, just depending on my schedule. This guy doesn't look like he's gonna quit out either. Yeah, expect some late night streams with music vibes once we get into GC. Oh, bully, bro. Dude, I gotta respect these guys. They're not intimidated. They're like, nah, I'd win. Props, but yeah, we're in VT. Bro, these guys are just different, bro. They're just built different. I'm actually really happy that that one guy had a rank 4 Nico for Luke. That was fire. It's a great fight to start with. Yo, what up, Zuzu? Mr. Knight and Bastion, they would leave. True bangers. Alright, let's go Chad book. Let's go. You got recommended the stream? Hey, let's go, Jay. So I like to hear you used 4 keys and you didn't get Scorp or Hulking, bro. That's tough. Yeah, Scorp? Well, not Scorp. Cantona champ. We can't glaze him, but Hulkling and Nimrod were so far above the others. Oh, bro, she can be dead with one more hit. Damn. Yo, what up, player unknown? What up, Dan? Hey, Jay Will. How we doing? Do I even BGs anymore? We gotta find out, bro. Nimrod that good? Thought Scorp was the best. Honestly, for BGs, I think Hulkling and Nimrod are just well above the others. Scorpion, you know, he's decent, but I think we have better science options for BGs right now. But when you give him a synergy team, he's pretty cracked. Can't deny that. Let's see, Kate Bishop. I'm gonna try out my my Nimrod. Actually, we'll just go with Chad Bones right here. Scorpion Sword for BGs is just safe, exactly. Yeah, there's quicker options. He's got that really nice healing. So you definitely want him stick 200. But like Red Guardian, it's just absolute nuke. I don't feel like I need to rank Scorp when I got Red Guardian. But who else is there? Spider-One we have already. I think Torch is still better. Honestly, I would make the argument that Luke Cage is a better BG's champ than Scorpion. Could I show how to Red Guardian Nico? Yeah, so that fight, you just want to get to Special 2 as fast as possible without dexing and without baiting heavies. So it can be kind of tricky, but Special 2 can definitely one-shot. Music's loud, I got you. That should be better. Nim God best tech after Solvark? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Jack with crit RNG does some crazy stuff too. Yo, what up, the egg? All right, hopefully there's some more forfeits coming. Because this has been pretty slow so far. You gotta learn some Solvark, dude. Solvark's so good. Such a good champ. Just takes every single mutant. He can take other matchups like Nico, but it's a bit slower. But just for mutants, he's that guy. He's absolutely that guy. Yes. Good shout out, bangers. Watch Telapia's video. Why are we sleeping on Rhino? Hey, Rhino is a 7-star. Would go crazy. Yo, what a Void King? Dude, that's 3 straight curd. 3 straight won't quit out. It's rough. First 3 skill rank 4s are going to be Daredevil, Punisher, and Kingpin. Nice. Dude, the fact that you pulled Punisher Egg is crazy. It's absolutely insane. These BT players don't know what stat focus are. Hey. They might just be casual. I mean, sometimes I really don't know which stat focuses are best. Sometimes it's just too much of a pain to deal with that. Oh, I should probably sig up my Hulkling a little bit too. It's got extra sigs. They want the screenshot of being the bottom champ. Damn. DPX aura. I want to try out Carolina. Just playing bangers and some friendlies. She's just so much fun. Let's use her here. Dude, and then they do this where they just kind of like go AFK. Like, bro, if you're gonna leave, just leave. Come on, dog. Bro's analyzing his team. No, I was reading chat, but I kind of just like I want to test out all these different champs right here, even if they are just meaningless defenders. Because I ranked so many champs from the banquet and from Cyber. It's actually insane. Taking some screenshots, send them to the buddies. Hey. Nico, you said it's your most hated mode, Power Sting and Root. Can't wait for the meta to end. Dude, that's why I'm not playing it at all. Hey, McGee in the chat. How you doing, bro? Didn't rank Bastion. My fault. Now he's just going AFK again, bro. Really? I guess we get to try Hulkling, which is based. Egg, you hit 200 points in the meta, been your best meta. Nice, nice. Hell yeah, bro. Who do I like more, Nimrod or Hulkling? I would say Hulkling, but Nimrod is extremely extremely powerful, extremely relevant right now with how strong the mutant class is, and the fact that he can take Britain too added so much value. But I think probably Hulkling until I see maybe a little bit more out of Nimrod, because Hulkling's just that guy. I think those two though are like easily above the others in terms of BG's relevance. McGee, you got to 235, stopped after 225. Radiance push for the final 2 weeks. Good call. Yeah, the final 2 weeks should be really, really chill. I think. It's like even if you lose your match, just queue up into the next one. It should be really fast matches because they're super nukey. It is going to be tough, like pushing at the top in a nuke meta like that. But I think if you're playing chill, it should be a fun meta. Not a fan of this meta. Yeah, this 3 to 4 meta seems terrible. Absolutely terrible. Gallon or Hulkling currently? Gallon is more versatile, but Hulkling... That's a tough one. I think Hulkling is probably... man, I don't know. Because Gallon can take like Thanos and Yelena really well, which is huge for his value. Thing. Like Gallon, you just really, it's hard to get trapped when you're running Gallon. But Hulkling for like Onslaught, Nick Fury, Hulkling can take Zola a lot better than Gallon. Obviously can't really take him. Gallon's still better for Solvark though. That's a tough one. Dude, everybody's just going AFK. Oh. Hulkling or Dean? I think Carolina. She's at least like more fun to play. It's just like those top champs, it's kind of just dependent on the meta and your own preference, I guess. So just all so good. Yo, Dooley raid, let's go, baby. Appreciate it, Dooley. Why is Silk falling off? I mean, people were really Silk locking before, and that gave her a lot of her value, but without the Silk lock, she's kind of just a vanilla attacker. Just, you know, has really good damage. She needs, like, Enchantress to become meta again. She's really good for Nico, though, which is nice. But I'm going to show you guys that Luke is super meta. Luke should be meta because he can take Dark Phoenix, Serpent, Nico. I mean, that's already enough for me. It's enough for me. Silk got replaced by Spider-Woman? Exactly. Yeah, Silk doesn't really have any dual threat value. She is pretty tanky, surprisingly, but she's not like Spider-Woman, obviously, on defense. Get us to the ab selector already. Exactly, please. Heart stuck diamond. My bad. Okay. Do we want to use... We want to use Luke on attack. I was going to say Luke on defense, but like, why would I troll diamond player? Let's use the GOAT. Oh, you nuked Onslaught and GC with 30 seconds? Nice, nice, Mingy. Yeah, she's really good for Onslaught. It's just like the power creep of nice. Of some of these new defenders. That one was intentional because I wanted to bleed. That one wasn't. But yeah, it's just weird. Like, the game's in such a weird spot right now. If you don't have any of the top defender meta value, so Britain, Jean, Nick Fury, Solvark, Spider-Woman, Nico, Thanos, Serpent, Dark Phoenix, then it's kind of cooked because that's pretty much all you see at the top. Those guys. So yeah, it's definitely a weird spot right now. It's like it's become a card game with your opponents. But that was really interesting at the Brawl because all the like super weird defenders like Mephisto, Electro were 7 stars. So it was like kind of hard to predict that kind of stuff. You could really get caught off guard. Especially because there were 3 rerolls too, so people could just wait for the last pick and then just reroll for a devious defender. Like, bro, that was crazy. Should you snipe on the mini? Yes, McGee. Absolutely. Absolutely. It was always a card game, but I mean, before you could use, you know, the defenders were like Dust, Onslaught, like you could use a bunch of different champs for those. It wasn't always like the perfect counter needed. Now it's like, oh, my reroll didn't give me my jack-o'-lantern. I'm just cooked against Britain. And it's crazy how even like within like the example of Captain Britain within the tech class, there's a ton of really good tech champs that can't take Britain, like Red Skull, and their value just plummets because what are you gonna do, Red Skull against Britain? You're just gonna die. Raider Cash, hey, let's go. Welcome to the emotes pack. Back when we could Ms. Marvel Defender be fine, exactly. Yeah, so looking at this, it's like Nico, you need a pretty good counter for, or you're gonna have to just play it very, very well. And just probably be very slow. Thing specific counter, Thanos specific counter, Soul of Arc. I mean, it's just so many. Dark Phoenix, Serpent. Where's the Loki laugh game? Surely this guy quits out. Are we gonna see the Luke secrets? Hey, those are absolutely in store for you guys. But I can't take credit for them because it was Hit Hack, Lex, and actually Misery a long time ago. was a big Luke fan, but now he's just so relevant because he takes Dark Phoenix, Serpent, Nico. Like that's just huge for them. All three of those were huge for his value. You just ranked forward Luke today. Nice, Kurt. VT, bro. The VT's like just not intimidated. Gotta respect it. Is Luke too slow, bro? I would say Luke is faster than Scorpion. Like Luke is not slow. Because the big thing with Luke also is the fact that they introduced this special 3 skip. So you just push them red. You just go crazy on them. Get your special 2, push them red, tank their special 3. Now you get a bunch of combat power. And just go to work with that. What up, Andy Beckett? Should kill him. Oh, it didn't. But yeah, like the new phase of BGs is trying to bait as few specials as possible and just going to town on them. That was actually my favorite thing about Weapon X. Was the fact that you could just push them red, tank the special 3, get some combat power. It was a good time. We'll use Red Guardian there. Only thing with this fight is that you don't want to give him any analysis charges because then you won't crit. Maybe you just won't crit anyways. Here, let's go special 1. There we go, that's a crit. A late dually raid, appreciate it, Sanskrit. Retire if I lose a single round. That might have to happen half. Bangers, I caught up in rank 4s to you. Would I rather lose all my units, bro, or double the units, bro? I almost didn't even take the units. I think that's an easy question. I almost didn't even take the units anyways. So I wanted to give the community a Christmas present, but the only thing that Kabam was willing to give with my 1 million units was a relic. Which, I mean, I guess we got the egg relic, which is pretty cool with Brian Grant. I don't want to take away from what he did, so I just didn't see that as being very cool. Or original. Hey, we got someone with the same PFP. The GOAT. Your Diamond 2 stuck free to play, but you get stacked rosters like mine. You crash out, damn. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one. I mean, I get that because game is just kind of innately not fair in a lot of ways. But can't fault me for it because this account was largely given to me by Kabam from those units. Just absolutely peak. Cassie relic that gives stings would have been neat. I mean, she does have the Ant-Man relic, but yeah, she needs something. It's not like her kit is any worse in 2025, almost 2026, but it's the meta defenders that really killed her this year. You hate to see it. Surely carry to the last milestone, bro. I dropped a few more. That's all I can do. Hey, what's up, Yusafa? Bro, I heard you're gonna go crazy. I'm so glad. So Yusafa talked to me in Vancouver, and he's asking if I was gonna go hard in Banquet. He warned me that it's probably not the best idea for me to actually try because I'm probably not gonna win that battle. So appreciate that. I have to refresh. And I think this should kill. $1 million units ain't enough? True. Yo, what up, Law? Run it back in 45K, bro. We need to. After the big thing season, did my contribution to GT, all those units. Kabam either makes way too OP of attacker or defender, yeah. And I think there's one name on the top of my mind. Just comes to mind right away. It's responsible for that one. How many units? It's in the thumbnail. 669K. Exactly on the dot. An hour to see at least C5, bro. That's a tall ask right there. Not sure if I can come through with that one. I'll try. Super Bro's got a Bastion title and quit. Yeah, that's insane. He sold it for way less than he paid. Damn. Nice. Give me another Luke Cage fight. How much did he sell it for? I think he sold it for like 1/10 of what he spent, which is rough. Do I have a Discord server? I do. Yeah, it's kind of on the down low though because it doesn't really have that many people in it. I don't really want it to get too out of control. Kind of want to avoid what happened to Misery server. Now you see why Luke is OP. That is my entire goal. Is to bring that to light for all you guys. You want to see some Serpent Dark Phoenix? Yeah. Hopefully, you get some opponents that have those. Dude, everybody wants to play. Everybody wants to just stick it out in these matches. Game is weird. You remember all that money Magus spent on a rank 5 6-star Scorp? Yeah, that's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Ooh, he's got a rank 3 Lizard. Yo, what up, Ooze in the chat? Summy? Hey. Basically BG2 chat right now. That's true. They probably don't know there's a forfeit button. I think I should take the title off, probably. Because if they just see, like, if they don't recognize the account, they might just quit out when they see the deck. BG2 chat wasn't this tame. Good point. Very, very good point. This is what he gets for not quitting out, though. It's a Dark Phoenix. Yo, what up, Robert the Traveler? This is bullying, bro. They are not forced to stay in these matches. They have free will. They could just leave. It's the Karen event, Drew so far. We need a standing hippo. Yeah, we do. The only issue is that we kind of maxed out on the number of emotes we can get because Bangers, you bought all those memberships for everybody, and that's when I was able to just add everything. But now those have fallen off, so the limit has actually dropped. So I can't add any new ones, or I can't delete them and then add. But these are good. Going for number one, the banquet? Nah, top 600 is my goal. Top 600 would be a rank 5, which is awesome. That's all I want from that event. Why still in Diamond? You know, getting hard stuck in Diamond is a it's a thing. Nah, this is I took a little 4-week break, and now we're back to push. Now we are back to push. Actually, it was longer than 4 weeks because oh my god, how long has it been? Because there was the break in between seasons. I didn't play after the Brawl, and I didn't play during Brawl that whole week, like leading up to it. Like 7 weeks or something. Yo, we got Andy in the chat. Hey, my goat. All these rewards can be outdated in a year. 200k worth of units at 25. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm spending like the minimum to get in the top 600. Honestly, I probably could have just saved, but I mean, why not spend the units, right? It's fun. It's fun getting to use these champs. And saving for another year, like, I don't know, waiting a full year in this game, the way it's been progressing, doesn't sound optimal to me. We need a Swole Steve emote. True. The PFP. But yeah, like this game, at this point, it's kind of like you want to get all the enjoyment you can out of it. If they start doing some more of these broken defenders like Dark Phoenix in Britain, it might might die pretty quick. But they also might recover it. Like some of these new game modes, I thought Coliseum was pretty cool. And I mean, they're trying some stuff. Wait, switch the title. Um, what did I rep in the brawl? I think I repped. Let's, hmm. We're just your average summoner today, boys. We're just a summoner. Last year banquet, Super Bros spent 185K for 5 rank 4s. Now you got 12 in your free play. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, so that's gonna be next year with rank 5s. But like, are you really waiting? Like, are you willing to wait an entire year for your investment to pay out? Personally, I don't have that kind of patience. I can barely wait like a week. Changing the title didn't work. What is Andy saying? I can't wait to cook cows with Jane and make him regret everything. Bro, Andy with Jane should be illegal. That champ should not be cooking like she does. Dr. Black, you really want to get into streaming? Any advice? Well, I would ask someone like Andy, because I'm not much of a streamer myself. I don't even have my face cam set up. But I would say just start and just stream what you enjoy, and just start to build like a community um, around that enjoyment, fellow people that appreciate what you're doing. And oh, this guy rerolled on me. That's crazy. And yeah, just have fun with it and see where it goes. Bathtub stream? Yes, that is the best way to get going at first. 100%. Bro, this guy rerolled and then quit? Bruh. Don't be wasting your rerolls like that. Come on, my guy. Tell Andy to go hit the gym instead of opening crystals? Yeah, Andy, what are we doing? Bro, Andy gave me his goated workout plan. It's an entire Excel spreadsheet. It's the full plan. It's like a 12-week program. And I've been following it religiously, so W Andy. This guy actually had a pretty decent roster for VT, but saving us some time. Andy opens crystals in between sets. Exactly. Andy hitting dumbbell curls, one hand, the other hand popping crystals. And they actually got that automated crystal opening feature now in the game, which is super clutch. Like that actually, if that feature hadn't been added, last stream would have been brutal. You're on that good home gym life now. See, hey, bro, the home gym life is peak. It's absolutely peak. Cambot, you played last match? Hey, bro, we got to check the battle log. Here, wait. Let me check my stream. Oh yeah, bro. Damn, sorry about that. Definitely appreciate you Saving us some time though. You're the goat. What am I doing at Diamond 1? Just haven't played. Just pushing the last 2 weeks. The Mr. Incredible. They don't know about the free-to-play life. Everybody tries to call you a whale. Damn, Andy. That's crazy work. Alright. Bro, changing the title was clutch. Now we're going. Now we're flying. Some friendlies with cows 12 days ago in the log. Don't let the whales get to you, Andy. Yeah, Andy, stay strong. Whale bias is real. Or whale hatred. Targeted attacks on whaling. They got their harpoons out and everything. We got the sad poverty hippo emote. That's how we feeling. Damn. 5K a month. That's light work. Is it roughly 1.5K US dollars for 1%? You talking top 1% banquet? I think that's I don't know. Yeah. You have to ask someone else. It's kind of hard for me to like convert my units into monetary value. Just off the fly. Oh, sorry, dude. But I feel like that sounds about right. Because let's see. 1 million is about 33K USD. I mean, the thing is, like, this event, I feel like people might go a bit harder because they extended the rank 5s to top 600. So cutoffs might go up. Because people are thinking, like, that's feasible, that's in reach. I'm going to go all in on this event. Maybe last event they didn't go all in because it was kind of ridiculous how much you had to spend to even get decent rewards. You were top 1% last year. Can't remember what it was. Yeah, I got you. 145K points. Nice. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be higher this year. And like the Brawl brought back a lot of hype to the game too. Like last year, they still hadn't updated the BG's rewards. It was just really stale. It was just not fun. And they hadn't done Radiance yet by last year. The game was in a pretty bad state. Like Pepe was like the only thing I can remember that was positive about last year in terms of BGs, and like because he hosted like my favorite tournament of all time. It was the like spooky Halloween tournament, spooky theme. Shout out Spooky the Rough. But yeah, like last year, I feel like everything that's been kind of cool has happened this year. Although I did win C1 last year. I don't know. Last year just felt kind of stale. But it was also more fair in Battlegrounds because there were less of these broken defenders last year, so it's a trade-off. Like last year, the top dogs were these two, which still, they were way too broken, way too overtuned, but now they, like Bullseye, not even making the deck. Like we had it good back then compared to now. Hopefully they quit with the Dark Phoenix. Ain't no way you're winning because Spooky don't like you. Damn. 8 stars won't come till 2028. Yeah, that sounds Yeah, that sounds right, especially with Ascensions. I think Kabam's trying to put off 8 stars, which is good, honestly. We don't need them yet. 2026 year of the attacker, hopefully. Yeah, we defenders this year. Oh man, they need to be stopped. Take a little Starkey action. Game was in a horrible state until Radiance was introduced. It was so bad. Bro, the PG store was literally giving you nothing. It was so bad, like trying to stay up with your roster and everything. Because BGs just like didn't give you anything. Let's go with Red Guardian right here. But now, like with Radiance and War Rewards, between those two, you see a lot of like poverty or low spenders that are actually able to compete the highest level now. Like Biz barely spends at all, which is really cool to see. Cows like just recently whaled in Cyber, but outside of that, he spent like almost nothing. Here, what am I doing? Need him to break my shield right here. So it's just cool to see like that's possible at this point in the game. Damn, washed. House mods, true. Biz is a whale. Oh god, bro. You're really hoping that Incursions gets quality of life upgrade this year? Yeah, Incursions could definitely use a bit of a tune-up. It's getting a little bit stale there. But I feel like Kabam... I mean, when I was in Vancouver, dude, I was so impressed with their team. Like just how quickly and efficiently they would get something done when we asked for it. Especially like Kabam John. Guy was he just got things done. Like Karate Mike when we asked him for something. Like their team was just really, really helpful to us. And I feel like they have the capabilities right now to kind of give the community more of what they're asking for, but it's just not a priority in their agenda for whatever reason. But yeah, I don't know. If they could just add like a few more modes, like maybe it's a BG's mode that's similar to Battleground Brawl. In terms of like every single champ is maxed, you're given access to all of them, and if they even added like just weekly events that you could grind out, you could like enter, and if you win a certain number of times, you get rewards or whatever, like play a certain number of matches. I don't care what the format is, but like just a sort of tournament style of BGs. Just to get away from the stale like GC, same old thing every single season. Like even what if they had like a massive pool of champs, and then like all the Omega level champs were banned, and then you and your opponent could just like choose from that massive pool, like, and then you could just try all these different champs instead of the same old ones. Like that would be super cool. Or if there were like objectives, like win a match, like win 3 matches with Groot, and like you'll get Titan shards or something as a reward. Like that would be super cool. There's so much potential with this game. Not sure how they could do that and monetize it. Yeah, I mean, but not everything has to be about monetization, because like if they could just get the player base more excited, just bring up like the overall feeling of the game. I don't know.
I feel shattered. Broken strings, cause you play me like a violin. Shame on me for all your seven deadly sins. Had it all, but you crave attention. Drowning in your own reflection. Down just to see me get back up again. 6 feet under and you're ready to give all again. If I was you, would make me part of your equation. Shattered from the past. Wish you were my last. Shatter me to pieces like broken frozen looking at pictures that we took back in.
I had to take care of something there. We actually could have lost that round, dude. Just let it auto select for me. He has a rank 4 Spider Woman, but thing is cooking in there. Let me catch up with chat. Um, Holy, we got a lot of messages. Holy. Um, if Bureau showed up to the Battleground Brawl, who would win? Bro, Bureau is insane at this game, but I think it would come down to draft. I think, honestly, I think Bureau and I are kind of similar players in that we both specialize in our strategy aspect of the game. So I guess it's just going to come down to like whose plan works out, because that guy is insanely difficult to beat. Um, if Worse in the Biz had made it, he would have been an absolute demon. Like, there's a lot of people that you could say would have had a very good chance to win the brawl. But at the end of the day, like, you got to show up. And so, what am I trying to say here? Oh, yeah, I showed up. Andy showed up. Cantona showed up. Tilapia, Lags, Hit Hack, Stonehenge. So, yeah. I do understand, though, for Piro, it would have been insanely difficult for him to actually, like, travel because, like, for me, it was a 3-hour plane ride, and it was still, like, kind of sucked traveling because I wasn't able to fly back into my hometown due to fog. So I was actually stuck at the airport overnight. And if something like that happened to Biro when he lives in Georgia, like, bro, that would have been so cooked. He just didn't want to deal with that kind of stuff happening. So I get that. Removes as far as mods so you can delete message. Bro, what did he say? Biro wants to remain anonymous, doesn't want to show his face. That's why he didn't go. Yeah, that's too. Like, bro, honestly, the Summoners Fest with the camera right in your face was so weird. Like, it made me hella uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. Just the camera right there in your face. Like the first brawl, they had the camera off to the side, and it was like way less invasive. But this time, bro, like She had everybody just camera right in their face. It's very weird playing in front of a bunch of people like that. Yo, what's up, Ray, man? Yo, Stenio. Why so late? Hugs from Brazil. Hey, I appreciate it. Honestly, dude, just 6 week season. Didn't really feel the need to play until the final meta. One of the things that keeps you in this game is it's always so close to just being spectacular. It's a great, yeah, it's that's exactly it. It's so close, it's got so much potential. You're like just holding out hope that they're gonna make those necessary changes. Battlegrounds where everyone gets ranked for 6200 on equal playing field would be so much more fun. Exactly, dude. That would bring so much hype. People would go crazy over that. I think people would spend more. You know, Kabam could add like if they could get the player base up, then they could start adding more of those like $5 subscriptions. Because right now, like the current subscription is like so useless. Like no one gets that, and they would actually have to make them worthwhile. And if you have a large enough player base, then you can make enough money from like the small deals. But right now, they have such a small player base that they need to make their money from huge whaling events where people just go all in. It's like, dude, really, this is not like reasonable for the average player. So that in of itself keeps the player base down because people can't keep up with that. Do I know what the final meta for next season is going to be? Yeah, it's going to be arms race, so it's big nuke meta. They got to give us ears so we can't hear the commentators, bro. That was so bad. That was so bad. Super low paywall, a couple bucks access. Exactly. That's all it takes. Then a bunch of people would love that and they would make enough money anyways. Dude, this guy got Serpent. Let me use Luke Cage. For real. A couple bucks a month. Yeah, that's all it take, honestly. 4-star Battlegrounds. Dude, that would be so cool. Absolutely. Okay, let's see. What do we give him? I don't really see anything for Nimrod, unfortunately. BG's is the only competitive mode. War got outdated and boring. Yeah, BG's like also resuscitated the game. So they should not give up on it. 100%. And then if they did make a mode like that, where either a bunch of the annoying broken defenders were not allowed, or if everybody had access to them, then people wouldn't complain about the more broken champs entering the game anymore because everybody has access to them or they're banned, blacklisted from the mode. So it's like that would be an easy fix. Easy fix for them. Please come here. I don't think I need to use that. It's going to kill her. Even if that was a rank 4 dust, she would have died with that same rotation. So Vark's him. Make the equal playing field unranked game mode so that whales can abuse their pay to win while they're in ranked. Yeah. So they'd have to keep some aspect of that to reward whales for sure. I missed your sussy peach. Oh nah. What is Bangers up to in the chat, bro? Somebody control this man. No one gives a yeah, no one cares about unranked. That's why like if they did like tournament mode where you could get rewards like Clash, we've talked about that. Just a tournament mode, you enter with like say 50 unit buy-in, and you could get like 20k Titan shards if you won all the way up or something. You have a limited number of entries. Everybody has even decks. That'd be crazy. Copy Mega Draft. So easy. They just did that. All right, place your serpent, please. Let me use Luke. No. I'll still use Luke, but that's messed up. This guy's no fun. Collection is incredibly important to a player retention and events. I mean, that's important for some players, but like it's never going to get any new players. Like, can you imagine being a new player in the current state of the game? Why would you even try? Like, there's just it's impossible to catch up without spending a fortune at this point. So as more people retire, they're not getting any new players to join. It's just going to slowly die. They really need those new players to keep the game going. All right, guys. So I actually have to. So my family needs me for something. You know, holidays. Got to take care of this. Family comes first before mobile video games, obviously. So you know, this was a really good push. Um, Almost got a full battle log, and we're almost into the GC. We can finish off this push once the 5 to 6 meta drops on Wednesday. So part two, the C1 push will come Wednesday. L short stream. My bad, Larson. Be like that sometimes. Yeah. Thank you guys so much hanging out. 161 watching. Absolute W. Love all you guys. Catch you next time. Peace.